Well, howdy, nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this, a brand new day. Yes, indeed, it is Saturday. I'm touching my face because I haven't gone anywhere except, from sleep to wakefulness. Thumbs up, definitely a good thing. I hope everyone is having a good day. Absolutely. I went and double-checked on the Covfefe bug status in Washington State on the official Covfefe bug website. So we are under staycation rules. You're supposed to stay home unless it's absolutely essential. Most things are shut down, except for essential things, grocery stores, things like that. Hopefully the weed store is going to stay open. We've had 2 confirmed cases of the Covfefe bug in the county that I live in Washington State. And Washington State, because of the Seattle SeaTac International Airport, we're one of those groups that, Washington, California, and New York, we have huge traffic, and so, of course, it's going nuts. But still, you are allowed to go out for walks if you practice safe social distancing. Now, I've been worried because I don't want to get it, and I don't want to make anybody else's life miserable or end it if anything bad happens because of me. So I've been hesitant to go out, but I really need to go walkies. It has been 4 or 5 days since I've been out, and it's not good. I'm cabin crazy. My body wants to work. So hopefully tonight I'm going to actually go up for walkies. Of course, practicing proper social distancing. The last time I went walkies about a week ago, when I went out and people were on the same side of the street as me, before I could cross the street, they crossed the street so we wouldn't have to walk next to each other. So most people are thinking about it. But thumbs up on that. I had to click over my topic sheet over here because I wanted to talk about some various things. But yeah, it's so just on the whole Covfefe bug thing is, right now, the United States is number 1. We have the fastest growing number of cases in the world, and it's not good. It's not good. It's bad. So, thumbs up for that. Anyway, though, before I talk too much about that, because otherwise I'm going to delve into politics, and politics is divisive. Politics is divisive. So let's just talk about other things. Like yesterday. I, of course, am a normal human being within the bell curve of normality. There are those that are on either edges of normal, but numerically most people are in the taller bell curve range of what they consider normal for your culture, your society. Right now, for the past 200 years, as much as the religious types yell about how permissive and terrible American society is, we are a prudish country. Incredibly prudish. You bring sex out even slightly into the open and the fist of the Southern Baptists and more comes down and smashes it. And, we're a very prudish country. So, we don't like talking about some sorts of things. Now, some things have come out more into the common thing. Like people that are into BDSM and BDSM gear. That's become more mainstream. People actually wearing BDSM gear, not, like the masks or anything, but collars and stuff, and it's more accepted. But nobody really likes talking about that sort of thing in this kind of culture, and especially, I would imagine, most people around the world, because what makes you tick is really personal. And you don't want to open yourself up to ridicule. So yeah, yesterday when I was talking about vor and all that, yeah, I know it's a touchy subject. All I can stress again, once more, is that we are wired at birth. We discover our wiring as we grow older. I did not ask for my wiring to be predisposed towards vor. but it is. Now, our personalities and the things about our personalities are built at a very, very young age. Unfortunately, a lot of my foundation, and I'm leading up to something else here too, is built on a foundation of, when I was younger, physical abuse, because my grandfather communicated to me with his belt. If he wasn't happy, he communicated by taking off his belt, bending me over his knee, and wham, wham, wham until I was screaming. He did not know how to deal with boys, and so he dealt with boys using physical violence. And then, of course, the sexual abuse from my mother's second husband, whom died some years back, so good. But these form the basis of your personality and your life. And this on top of other things. When I was very, very young, I remember going to being tested for being hyperactive. I don't know what happened, but as I grew older, I was never taking meds. I never did anything. So nothing must have happened. But over the past couple, I have discovered, past couple months, why did I air quote months? Past couple months, I have been taking my caffeine tablets again. And when I take these, I tend to fall asleep here in my chair. I take 200 milligrams of caffeine. There are people that drink a cup of coffee at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and they cannot sleep that night because of the caffeine. I take 200 milligrams first thing I wake up, and I fall asleep in my chair if I'm not lucky. Last night, before I went to bed, I took a 200 milligram caffeine tablet. It was too warm. It's gotten very warm. But I was too tired to take off that extra blanket. So I didn't sweat, but I didn't sleep well. But after taking a 200 milligram caffeine tablet and going to bed, I slept better than I did the night before when I hadn't taken 200 milligrams of caffeine. So yesterday I took 400 milligrams of caffeine during the day. And I drank caffeinated beverages all day. And I slept better than I have in all week. I have and have had my whole life untreated ADHD. So it's not been my fault. My untreated ADHD on top of the physical abuse, on top of the child abuse, on top of all these other things, with the alcoholism from trying to escape. I was a functional alcoholic before I was 10 years old. It's not my fault, but you know, I'm almost 57. I'm still at the end results of the path I've been walking, whether it was my fault or not. So, life is life. Thumbs up for that. But at least now I know. Now I know when I take like 500 milligrams of caffeine during a day, and I sleep better than I do when I take less. Yeah. Thumbs up for that. Anyway, though, what else I also have is we have what's going on in the United States. Are going to be sending out stimulus checks. I'm not going to get one. You have to have filled out tax forms, tax returns. When you're on disability, they don't take out taxes. You don't have to file. Literally, you do not have to file. There is no reason, there's no penalty for not filing. Why would you? So when I got married and I was disabled, we were still filing taxes, I and my wife. When she got disabled, we stopped. I've been at least 15 years now. I have never filed taxes. I mean, I did before, but I haven't since. They're cutting $1,200 stimulus checks for people. But if you haven't filed last year's tax return or this year's tax return, you're not going to get it. So everybody that's on disability, you don't have to file. But now you find out if you haven't, then you're really screwed. So I'm gonna have to file real fast, which means in a couple months, maybe, I'm gonna get a check. So the people that really need it the most are the ones that aren't gonna get it. And the people that don't need it are gonna get it fast. And the people that really don't need it, corporations, are getting 500 billion, even as they continue to lay off people because they got this stimulus so that they wouldn't lay off people. Companies are getting it and laying off the people anyway. So thumbs up. We really need to rise up, throw down the people that are holding us down, and physically eat the rich. Everybody gets a chunk. I am getting more and more, what is even the word? It's radical. That's what it is. Radical as I get older politically. I really honestly have reached the point where with around the world, with the people that are in charge, I seriously think we need Madame Guillotine out on the streets. And Madame Guillotine is very, very hungry. Again, the only problem with that is bloodlust is so hard to calm down. And once blood starts to flow, it is so hard to make it stop. During the French Revolution, everybody talks about the French Revolution and how, it stopped things. But yeah, it became a total reign of terror because they started off just guillotining the nobility. And it ended up with them guillotining whoever they just didn't like. The person that invented the guillotine, and especially, well, not the person who did, the person who really worked on it to turn it into the device that it became, met his end at Madame Guillotine's jaws. Once the blood starts flowing, it is a slippery slope down, and there are no safety rails, and it's hard to claw your way back up. But if we don't do something extremely radical right now, the lives of the 98% of us will continue to be stomped on and treated like less than dirt. After all, the United States government says, and the people that are with it, not really the United States government, just one branch of it, are saying you should go out and die just so that we don't lose any more money. So thumbs up for that. But anyway, again, no politics, because it's divisive, I know, again. But still, taking a look over at my list, that's pretty much everything that I've got. Now, what I've just been thinking and trying to do with my life in general, I've been playing games. That was actually one thing I wanted to talk about too. As much as I have games like that were gifted to me, like on my console, Red Dead Redemption 2. Damn near photorealistic game. Doom Eternal on my PC. Damn near photorealistic game. What do I find myself playing the very most? Like the 1997 Doom games. All those old things. Well, they're not photorealistic. They're sprites for the monsters. And they're just hand-drawn textures for the walls. And all that stuff is just so beautiful. Yeah, photorealistic, it's okay, but that's not why I'm playing games. I'm playing games for the imagination, the fantasy, the stuff that you can't get. And back when they only had the limited ability to do stuff, so they had to do enough stuff to trigger your imagination, yeah, I'll play that stuff for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. So thumbs up for that. Whereas a game like Doom Eternal, after the first time I die, it gives you the option to quit the game. When it says, do you want to reload the last checkpoint or just quit? Oftentimes I'll choose quit. And then load up one of the 1997 ones, and when I die there, I laugh hysterically at the stupid thing I did to die, and then immediately leap back in and take it on 15, 20 times. until I come through the battle with 1% health, but I did it, and then I save the game and go on from there. Whereas these photorealistic modern games, oh, if I lose 1% health, I'm going to have to play this level again, and if I die while trying that, I'm just going to stop playing and do something else. So thumbs up. And, of course, I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab. I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. I am not reading the comments right now. I'm going to read them afterward. I'm just thanking you for having left a comment. Good, bad, indifferent. You took the time. You expended the calories. Thank you very, very much. If I mispronounce a username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker. We're just not good at that sort of thing. And even though I count American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand, with my depression, fibromyalgia, and untreated ADHD, I can sometimes, I screwed that one up. I am sometimes amazed that I can even remember my proper name. Thumbs up for that. So, let me first flow out the chicken wings and then make sure that I got my Chrome up and ready. And then we have Ali Shabiri, thumbs up and thank you. Animal Lover, I'm so very sorry. Alexis Ramirez, greatly appreciated. Ice Damon, thumbs up and thank you. Elder Wolf 569, thank you so much for being in the comments. It is appreciated. Alexis Ramirez, did I? No, this is the first time, and thank you very much. And Kathy Kiskat, good to see you in the comments. Alex Walker, definitely appreciate. Confused Owl 29, thumbs up and thank you. Colin Reisenauer, greatly appreciate. Then we have Ferber Merbider. I like the name, thumbs up and thank you. And Russian Timing, always good to see you in the comments, definitely a thumbs up. Michael S, thumbs up and thank you. Then we have Tim. Some people call me Tim. Thumbs up and thank you. We have Mega Monster, greatly appreciated. Barack Obama, thumbs up and thank you. Sam Porter, greatly appreciated. Helikar Sagarian, I like that name, thumbs up and thank you. And Just Geo, greatly appreciated. Sebastian Ferris, good to see you in the comments. Cardboard Frog, I like that name, thumbs up and thank you very much for the comment. And Potato Tron, greatly appreciated. New Age Justice, that sounds like a comic book title. Definitely a thumbs up. Then we have, this guy, greatly appreciated. And that's it. So 24 commenters during the past 24 hours. Thumbs up and thank you so very much. Each and every one of you. Get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people. If even in text. And in this time of social distancing, it is appreciated to no end. And now, flipping back over in this direction, once again as I fall into routine of which camera to look at. Everything is routine. But if you could check out my various links, I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. But if you wanted to help me out and didn't want to send money to one of those two places, I have a PayPal link down below if you can check that out. And if you wanted to help me out without sending money, I have an Amazon wish list link down below with things like cat food. I'm almost at cat food. I don't have enough to last. If you could help out, that would be awesome. Hamster food, hamster bedding, silly things, not silly things. Definitely a thumbs up. If you could check it out, that'd be very cool. Now, do not feel obligated. I do not feel entitled. And if you cannot donate or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest. So thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. Definitely a thumbs up. And of course, if you could subscribe to the channel and hit that bell, that would be very cool, greatly appreciated. I would understand if you did not wish to, but if you're down with it, I will do my best to keep you entertained from now until the literal end of time. Definitely a thumbs up. Back to routine, and over on this side, I have this video that I need to edit and render after finishing recording, so thumbs up for that. I have another one that's already recorded, just need to edit and render, need to record and then edit and render something, and I brought my game channel back from the dead, so I need to do something with it as well. Definitely a thumbs up. So, practice your social distancing. Be safe, please, just be safe. This is not something to take lightly at all. So, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend. And yes, soon this will change. But for right now, this is still so important. I will see you on the flip side, my friend.